All right. Welcome back to She the NBA Junkie and B-Ball Junkies. I'm Journey.
I'm D.
I guess we gonna get right into these games.
Straight into it. So start on the Eastern Conference. Since last episode, the 76ers have swept them.
Swept?
Like swept what? The Nets. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Neither did I.
I thought they'd at least get one game.
I was so confident that they would at least get two, man. I think I underestimated like how bad they are offensively.
Yeah, exactly. They're missing something. Maybe that is what it is. Their point guard, because I didn't watch them after they traded KD and Kyrie. So
right,
but they got a good team going into next season. They shouldn't. I mean, nobody wants to get swept in the first round, but I don't think nobody's really tripping. Maybe Ben Simmons and them. They tripping. Yeah, they tripping on something that happened with that. Jesus. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with them. So they're done. I think there's two series that are now 3-1. We can start with the number 2 seed Celtics and the Hawks.
I still don't feel like there's anything to say about this one. I'm proud of the Hawks for getting one game because I definitely thought that they would have been swept. So good for them.
Yeah.
But that series is over. Whenever they play again, that series is done.
Yeah, and they're going back to Boston. I'm not sure. He
scored a lot last game, but it's like, I don't know. Some of them threes, I don't want to like discredit him, but he was like just jacking just because he was running out of time, and he was hitting them nothing but net.
No, so DeJounte Murray is definitely the game changer for them.
And he's selling, and he's probably about to get suspended.
I'd be surprised if he didn't get suspended because, if y'all gonna do that, y'all got to be consistent somewhere, and that's besides the point. But yeah, I'm glad they got one game. They made it something. Billy said, "We getting up out of there." So we'll see if they can close them out. They play tomorrow. See if they can close them out tomorrow, and then meet up with Philadelphia, and see if they can get a game before Joel Embiid comes back.
Mm-hmm.
But the other 3-1 series is the Knicks and the Cavs. You called it. It's crazy.
I did. I knew they had it in them.
I didn't see Donovan Mitchell struggling. I've never seen him struggle like this.
I mean, they call him a playoff performer, but I've been watching and keeping up with the Cavs throughout the regular season. And I promise you, he gave after that 71, he dipped off for 2 straight weeks or a month. It was insane. But the inconsistency is just too glaring with him. That's why I'm not really too surprised.
He's just been such a big playoff performer in the West. But if you really look at it, there was nobody who I think had really good, or the defenders that the Knicks have. Right. He never matched up with that, at least, because I'm trying to think he had that big first round against Denver in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up in every single Utah series, since he was a rookie. Right. Even when they got did dirty by the Rockets back in the day with James Harden. So, I mean, yeah, that wasn't a good on-ball defending team. Well, if I'm thinking right, I don't think that was when they were at their best where they almost beat the Warriors. Right. But yeah, even back then, that's why I was so surprised that he was struggling. But hey, them Knicks are playing good in that garden, that environment. It must be real because
I'm not even sure who's guarding Donovan, honestly, but I know it's one-on-one coverage that he's struggling against. Who's guarding him?
Oh no, they're probably throwing everybody, but I know Josh Hart's being a big impact, and I know his main thing is defense.
Josh Harden.
Yeah, he's doing good, but I don't foresee them winning. They play on Wednesday. Dang, I don't foresee them winning that one in Cleveland. I feel like they'll get that. But Game 6, I don't think they're going to beat New York in the Garden. So
the crazy thing is they're winning all these games, and Julius Randle still has not had a good game. He got benched in the fourth quarter, I think, of the last game.
True.
I don't know what the heck is going on.
Last game he got benched.
Yeah. If he locks in with everybody else firing on all cylinders, that's done in 5.
In Cleveland?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
no, no, no,
they
no.
have
The
beat him in
reason he hasn't
Cleveland.
been playing good is because Evan Mobley has been guarding him.
Oh,
That's
Evan
why.
been locking him up. I
Yeah,
have
it's
not
the
been paying
yeah, the
attention.
numbers on Evan Mobley guarding him is not good. He can't figure it out. Or what is it? Yeah, he doesn't like to go drive to the basket because they're big, tall trees down
Right.
there. But I mean, they're doing it without him, and the guards are obviously winning this series for them. Lastly, on the Eastern side is the 1A, and Miami has taken a surprising 2-1 lead,
Very
especially since
surprising.
Tyler Hero broke his stuff in his hand.
After watching them in that play-in game, I just knew they was about to get swept. But they've done their job. They won 2 games, which means regardless, it has to go to 6, if not 7. So they've done their job.
Yeah. I mean, Giannis I think they put out that he's gonna be available for the
Mm-hmm.
game. Oh yeah, so he's playing tonight. Yeah, so he's playing tonight. This is game 4.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be in Miami still.
Even
Um,
Giannis being hurt, they still should have won at least one of those games. Are you
I
serious?
feel like that too, but I think the Heat were just playing well.
They shot the ball very well that last game. Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like the Bucks are just a better team than the Heat, even without Giannis,
Right.
especially missing Tyler Hero.
Right.
He's too big. So I mean, I feel like they're gonna eventually win either way. But having Giannis back, and if I'm sure not, he's not 100%, but if he's him good himself, and he's not gonna hurt his back again, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah. Understandable.
So tonight, who you picking in Miami? So I mean, they may protect home court.
I think I don't know if Jimmy Butler is playing because I know he got hurt last game, but I wouldn't anticipate him sitting out. He's gonna
Yeah,
play.
nah, he's definitely playing.
Um, I mean, obviously you got to go with the Bucks, but I wouldn't be surprised if Miami. No, I'm not even going to speak that into. The Bucks got it, bro.
Because if they shoot like they did the last game, they're at home. So if they shoot like that again, the Bucks,
They
that's the
do.
whole Bucks kryptonite ever since Giannis has been on the team is they give up the most threes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bucks, but if Miami
Okay.
wins, oh man, I'm pushing nasty narratives on Giannis, man.
I agree. I have no faith in Max Strus and Gabe Vincent and all them to shoot him out. So I think they'll take this one and it'll be tied going back to Milwaukee. So starting on the Western side,
Whoop whoop.
also 2-3-1 leads. We can go with the most boring series, the Nuggets and Timberwolves, but the T-Wolves scraped out a win. They didn't want to go home just yet.
Hey man, I'm proud of them. I needed them to put up some type of fight. Golly, they almost blew that game. They were up 12 with 2 minutes. What the heck?
Anthony Edwards he is scratching and clawing for the T-Wolves
Heck yeah.
single-handedly. I
Because Cat
promise
is
you,
not giving
Cat
it
is
up Cat would do.
horrible. I've
Oh
never
God.
seen a superstar, and they try to still make him out. Actually, I don't think not as much this season, but there's still been a little bit of Cat needs to step up, as that superstar.
Yeah.
And he's the number one pick, but Ant's also the number one pick. So,
Right.
and it's just something different about Anthony Edwards. He just seems like he wants to be that, and Cat's holding him back with
Man.
he's just not showing up and he's not doing his part. But they didn't go home last night, so I guess they did the job. It's gonna be tough to get a win in Denver.
Yeah. Especially with Jamal Murray playing the way he is, cooking Rudy Gobert like the BBQ chicken that he is whenever he pull up. Oh God, Rudy is so terrible.
Rudy's so bad. Michael Porter Jr. is a freaking sniper, and I
Hey,
feel like I know that, but it's just crazy when it's like every time he gets an open catch and shoot, he's gonna knock it down.
yeah,
He's
that's pretty
and
pretty
he's
scary.
6'10", he's big old dude. So
I've been
that's
looking at the
a
Nuggets.
matchup
Obviously,
for y'all next
yeah,
round.
I'm sitting up there watching them go against the T Wolves. Like, who the heck is gonna guard? Like, God, I don't
Shoot,
know.
we can
Also,
go right into that. We can go right into that matchup right now. Or I mean, go right into your series, Clippers and Suns. Also 3-1. I feel like y'all done got the cakewalk. There you go. Make it easy.
One is assuming that this has been an easy series because they are not watching it. But oh my gosh, we are scratching and clawing through this series because the Clippers are not going down easy. But I
No,
feel
no, the Clippers are definitely putting up a very good fight, and it's not
yeah,
their fault. Kawhi just got injured, but they're not going down easy. But y'all are playing heavy minutes with the starters, and
yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna match up against Denver at all.
I mean, it looks like heavy minutes, but in retrospect, like they're so concerned about KD, but half the time KD is standing in the corner. So I mean, like we're on the court, but we're not really doing anything. So the minutes just look bad. But Devin would be the only concern, but he'll be straight. He's 26. He got a young
Yeah,
head.
him and CP got hamstring issues or hamstring histories.
Chris Paul ain't had hamstring issues since 2018.
But
I'm more concerned
it's
about
his
his hands
history.
now.
Oh yeah, him and his messed up hand. But shoot, it's 3-1. I don't think that Kawhi's coming back anytime soon.
No, they're hiding a bigger injury from us like they did 2 years ago.
I hope not, but that'd be tough for them. But I mean, hey, it's 3-1. I don't foresee the Clippers coming back without either one of their superstars. So
No. But shout out to Russ for the way he's
no,
hooping.
yeah, he's playing good. He's putting in a lot of effort. It's just not it's not his fault. He's missing a big hole in the team.
Per usual.
So yeah, I think y'all take that, and that Denver and Phoenix matchup will be very interesting. Also, those minutes will matter because in Denver, that altitude is a real thing.
Yeah.
And
I can
they're used to playing
anticipate.
like that.
I think hopefully once we get to that next round, Monty will start to trust people on the bench because the bench can perform. It's just he's not giving them a chance to. And if he put Landry Shamet out there for cardio one more time, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Jesus Christ.
I
Get that man
mean,
off my team.
that's literally he's out there for defense and maybe an occasional open shot. I'm trying to think about playing with Kevin Durant one, but Devin Booker, who's heavy usage, heavy gets a lot of shots. Chris Paul picks his shots, and then now you have to add in another scorer who's not a volume scorer. KD will go 12 for 18,
Yeah.
so 12 for 16. Like it'll be a very efficient 30 points, without a lot of shots. So I mean, he doesn't need that. But Landry Shamet's minimal shots are gonna be, those. What if he take those off-screen threes and transition
He
stuff
takes
like
a
that?
whole bunch of freaking off balance, terrible shots that never go in. The issue is campaign. He got to come back
Oh,
from
he's injured, right?
Yes, that's the problem. That's why
That'll
we
be
got all these
something.
minutes.
Yeah, he'll have to match up with Reggie Jackson in that second unit for Denver. But we'll see. Y'all both got to close them out. And that's tomorrow. So we'll see if y'all can both get it done. We'll talk about the game that happened yesterday. Kings and Warriors, they tied up the series at 2-2. Both teams have protected home court so far. So
Yes. I
the
mean,
series still haven't started.
Hey, man, that last game, that showed the lack of experience that I was not trying to buy into. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to believe.
It's apparent.
Yeah, that one right there, the turnovers, I don't know if it was, I'm not going to say that it was bad play calls from the coach of the year. I think it's just lack of them not following whatever he said. And
No,
then
I mean, they had 5 turnovers in the last couple of minutes, which they didn't they capitalized a little bit. They had like a 5-point lead was their lead that they had before it messed up. I think they even had an 8-point lead before De'Aaron Fox came down and hit a 3. Something like that happened. But it wasn't like the thing, like both teams, like JJ said earlier on YouTube, like both teams feel like they should be 3-1.
Right.
And literally seeing it's tied, this is literally a toss-up series. It's so crazy because the Kings should have won back. I mean, obviously the Warriors did win, but they should have not got into the situation that they got into, and the Kings should have took that. That was their chance to put the nail in the coffin, I feel. Oh, heck yeah. It would have been 3-1. And we're going back to Sacramento.
That would have been
the
the close.
Warriors have been a lottery team on the road. And they've showed us who they are on the road. And it's still been apparent during this postseason so far in Sacramento. So I think this was a big, big, big missed opportunity by the Kings.
It was. And now I would think that they've given basically Golden State all the momentum. In their minds, they have the momentum, but still, you're a terrible team on the road. But maybe now that they've got momentum on their side, maybe they'll be able to carry that into a game 5. The Sacramento Kings will have to fight because now you've given Golden State the upper hand.
This is going to be a very tough game 5, monumental. Like, yeah, Sacramento is gonna have to fight. It'll be a good game. The thing about them is they got De'Aaron Fox,
right?
And they are young, but I think they kind of have that youthful confidence that Memphis has. And we'll talk about them in a second. But I need to comment on, well, one, I recognize Draymond Green, and I don't know if you watched his podcast yesterday that he put out, but he was talking about how he knew to go to that spot on the court because that's where literally, he's clutch player of the year, and all of his clutch time shots are in that spot on the free throw line or elbow. And so he just stood there, and I thought that's great, obviously great film study, but that was just smart. Really, really good defensive play, which was the start of De'Aaron messing up. I don't think Steph Curry really made him, lose dribble, stuff like that.
No.
But he saw that being blocked off, and that messed up his whole driving lane. So in turn, we get back out to Boyd, who has a history, not in that building, but with that team, bricking a lot of shots when they need to be made. So it was just a terrible thing. I saw that Malik Monk slam the ball down right after. That was funny because he knew he didn't want Harrison Barnes shooting the ball.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate.
I watched it again, and it kind of was the open play, but at the same time, I think I'd rather have Malik Monk shooting a freaking dang near 40.
No, it's definitely the right thing, but Draymond played that. That was the game. Like, that was the plan for that play. I'm going to stop him from what he gets this whole season and give Harrison Barnes, who's been struggling, from 3 at least in that game. So that'll be a good game on Wednesday. Right after y'all play tomorrow, but that'll be a good game late because it's California. And so tonight we have game 4 of the Grizzlies and the Lakers. Game 3 was a great start for me, I'll say. It was a great start. We had a historic quarter, I must note, 35-9, tied for the largest lead in a playoff game ever. It was great defense, honestly. We started out amazing. Like, it was a lot of contested shots. There were a couple wide open ones that they just missed straight up, but especially the layups that they did or going towards the basket. That was just a lot of good defense. And I was like, wow, we were playing great. And that in turn helped us, we're at home. So role players going to make more shots and stuff. Yeah, that was a good game.
I don't want to take away from what the Lakers did, but the Grizzlies played awful.
Oh, no. Yeah, they started off the game worse, but
Ja Morant.
But the defense was definitely there.
Everybody, and I just don't see how that happens.
Oh no! Look, and this is how it is. That's the game plan. But if he's gonna shoot that, that's the game plan. Ja Morant is extraordinary going downhill, but he's normal shooting. So we're gonna give him that. But if he gonna make 6 and 7 or 6 out of 10 threes.
Right.
Then that's just what's gonna have to happen. Because every time he was going down here, you touch him, they gonna call a foul.
Yeah. So and some of them were deservedly so, but
I
think that's a part of his game.
He was getting every single call going down. He had 13 free throws. Granted, it was only 2 in the fourth because he was knocking down threes. And this is how I know he was just having a night. He pulled up on 2 contested.
I do remember that one.
I was like, yeah, he's just gonna make this one. I knew he was gonna make it. But I was like, good, get all this out. He just coming back from their deep lead. They dug himself a very big hole.
Yeah.
And we took our foot off, granted, I see that, but we need to keep on the defense and keep trying to get good shots. I hate when we get complacent, but I think we'll come out tonight, play good. What did you think about the flagrant 2 of Dillon Brooks?
I didn't even see it when it happened, but I don't know, man. After all the stuff that I've seen these past couple of weeks or past couple of games, I mean, it's bad to hit somebody in the nuts, yes, but I don't think that should have been an ejection. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's definitely an ejection. It was a behind the back, and
That's
he
gonna
hit it
be.
directly. Well, it just meets
I
the
just
it
feel
just meets
like it's
the
not enough consistency around here because
no,
of
no, it just meets like the
rules.
rules state like they're very it meets the standard of what the rule says to be a flagrant two. That's why they
Right.
didn't suspend him because it wasn't nothing extra. But
Right.
the flagrant two rule is just like that, which is why people get thrown out. And they said the ref said, "Do you see what they said about Joel Embiid kicking him?" They
I
said
did not see what they said, but what?
they said that because of the location, he hit him on the back of his leg. If he
What was he
basically
aiming for, though? See that type of stuff, man?
that's what they say they can't determine, which is true. You don't know what
That's
they're aiming
crazy.
at. And they're doing what they're supposed to do, basically saying that because he didn't hit him in the nuts, that's the only reason he didn't get thrown out.
That's crazy. I don't agree
Because
with that at all.
I mean, I guess the consistency is there because James Harden got thrown out for an egregious accidental nut shot.
That's what I don't even think he hit. Did he hit him in the nuts? I thought he
No, I don't even
hit him in
remember
the
if it. Yeah,
shoulders.
I don't remember if it was spot on, but this Dillon Brooks one was spot on, so they had to throw him out. I knew as soon as it happened they were going to throw him out. It's not the best for us because he likes to volume shoot more than he should, and he's a terrible shooter. I don't know if you saw ESPN video that came out on Saturday. I think just a random stuff. They don't nothing be going on during the day, so they throw out stuff. And it was like the top spots or the top shooter percentage of each spot on the court, and the worst. And Dillon Brooks is the worst at the free throw line elbow area. And so it was so funny that he was shooting that because I was like, this dude is the worst shooter of the free throw line elbow area in the league. So we need him in the game because he's that bad. So I don't want him suspended. I'm glad they didn't suspend him. But that's why I also feel that they started coming back in that second half and
Because they didn't have
playing
him.
better. Yeah, I feel like Dillon Brooks is just a total detriment to their team. I get he's a physical defender, obviously not on LeBron because LeBron's still chilling in this series. But I get that for them. But he's so bad offensively for them. I don't even see how they can play him. But they do, and that's benefit to my team. But just objectively looking at the basketball game as a Memphis Grizzlies fan, or if I was,
Right.
I don't want him coming back next year. I don't know his contract situation, but if there's a way, and I saw a tweet from Tim McMahon that says that they don't want him back next year,
as they shouldn't. But
I don't think he has too much time left on this Grizzly team because they are at the top, and it's getting to a point of you don't want to be the next Utah,
right,
the top and keep going out round 1 or 2. So
right.
we'll see what happens tonight. But I'm picking my boys to protect home court. It's gonna be, I think it'll be a tough game. It won't be as big as a blowout, obviously. Hopefully it will.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm looking at the shooting for Desmond. I don't know. I told you
he's been struggling.
He didn't shoot bad technically, but it's just like you need more because
they said I forgot who said it. He's became one-dimensional, and I'm glad that's the game plan. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been consistent for the most part, and Ja's now come back and had an explosion. But I mean, that's the game plan. Also, is he gonna make them shots? That's okay. My thing is we can't let the others go off, and obviously keep Dillon Brooks at bay. But I think he's okay because he's struggling with Anthony Davis whenever he goes off those screens or whatever, coming downhill into the lane.
I think the others was the problem in that game. Santi, 3-point shooter. He was 2 of 7. Luke, I mean, he only took 4 shots. David Roddy, I don't know. What was that with him and Rui? And then Tyus was 0-7. So, I mean, everybody just got to be better because it was rough.
It was rough for them, but I feel like they'll come back better. But we are home. I like how Darvin Ham did the rotation with Austin Reeves to let him play the whole fourth quarter. We got to figure out that rotation as soon as we get done with the starters, where it's like Malik Beasley and Troy Brown. They need to give us something. And if not, I want Lonnie Walker to get some minutes. It kills me that he doesn't play for Malik Beasley because Malik Beasley don't be hitting shit with us. So it'd be nice if Lonnie could see some minutes, but let's hope in game 4 we get a big blowout and Lonnie gets to play. But I think that's it. For that so far, our series feels like it's been slow compared to everybody else. Us in Miami lagging behind the rest of the playoffs.
I just got a Bleacher Report notification. De'Aaron has broken his finger.
No, he gonna play though. He's playing
on his shooting hand.
Oh yeah, but nah, he's playing though.
That is so unfortunate. Oh my God.
Nah, he's definitely got to play.
Yeah, he has to.
He gonna have this Kobe moment, bro. It depends on what finger, but I mean, you can shoot with a broken finger.
Right.
Oh, that's tough for Sacramento. But
it's unfortunate. Pop that thing back in, or I don't know. It's not dislocated, but
man,
shoot.
Well, we'll see what happens with these next games. We have a game 4, 2 game 4s tonight. So yeah, I think it's just us and Miami playing. Yes. And then we got the rest of the game 5s the next couple of days. So it'll be I think a couple of getting closed out, and I think a couple get pushed to 6, maybe even 7 over the weekend. So it'll be another exciting week of playoff basketball.
Yes. Hoping that Minnesota is able to pull off just one more. Doubt it, but I need that rest.
I don't know. I think Clippers may screech out maybe one more win. Russ may have some heroics in them and make y'all get a little bit more tired for y'all head up to Denver.
No. Devin is going to go back home, drop another 40. Katie is going to pitch in 37, and we're going to chill. Wait. Hope that's been an issue. Katie has been getting bullied this series. I don't know. People don't want to believe it just because his numbers look good. But hey, that man.
Oh yeah, they've been physical, but we'll see what happens. What is it yet? Tomorrow? I mean, they still gonna be physical. I don't know if Denver plays like that, but we'll see.
And that's what I'm trying
to next series.
This is going to be the hardest series for us out of all of them. I don't care who we end up matching up with, because no one plays as physical as the Clippers do, except maybe y'all. But
yeah, y'all don't want to see them Lakers in that Western Conference Finals.
Y'all got to worry about the Warriors first, because if they start clicking, y'all are not beating them.
Oh yeah, that's easy where we beat the season series, but we'll see. We'll talk about all this in next series, because the next episode, because hopefully I'm pretty sure y'all's and Denver's will be over with. So that'll be good for next episode. And we'll see. It'll be a lot will come out, especially with these injuries too, in this upcoming week. So excited for the next episode.
Yeah, I guess that'll be something to look forward to, but you know where to find us.
Indeed.
On YouTube, B-Ball Junkies, and on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, She the NBA Junkie. So, yeah, I guess we'll see y'all next week.
Yes, indeed. All righty, make sure to watch all the games and tune in to all platforms. Peace out, sister.
Peace.